look at that cracked out. Nice. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. How are you this way? Yeah, you're still a little tall, so let's trim a little bit off of you. Oh yeah, you're up. Enough of that. Let's bring out the demon. I love making a deal with the devil. Yeah, we need a bigger pre-drill, don't we? So we need to go bigger. That one was an oopsie with the brace. Let's see if the drill can do it any better. Pretty much no. Is the dime. The idea is the dime should go whoop, and the penny should go whoop, and the nickel should go squeak, and the quarter should not. But the nickel easily falls through. 7/8 is the size we need for that. So let's see if I can get another one. Okay, so the quarter is an easy one. That sorts out really well. So the nickel falls through this one, but it won't fall through this one. So that one's good on the nickel, and of course that. And then we come down here, the penny should easily fall through that, and the dime should easily fall through that. And the dime should also fall through this one, but the penny shouldn't fall through this one. And it kind of doesn't, but it recesses in there. It's just really, really close. So I want something slightly smaller than that. So this one is 7/8, this is 3/16, this one's 3/4. I want something slightly smaller than 3/4, but going a whole 1/16 inch down to an 11/16 is too small. Now the penny, now the dime won't fit through that hole. So I need to find a bit in between those two. So the perfect would be to get like a 19 or an 18.5 millimeter, but yeah, I'd have to buy that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab this one. This is a 3/4, and I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller and see if we can adapt that. Basically that spur is just a little bit bigger than the rest of it. So if I bend that spur in just a little bit, you should get a little bit on there. Ooh, getting close. Let off the pressure. There we go. So I made that bit about as small as it can go, and it's really, really close. I mean, the penny just sits there, but if it's in just the right orientation, it falls through. So that's ever so slightly better than that one. But I think I'm going to have to go buy a 19 millimeter and try that, because I don't have a 19 millimeter in stock. So yeah, we're having all sorts of issues, and I decided off camera just to do a bunch of experiments, because when it comes to plexiglass, yeah, it does shatter, so you want to be careful with it. So I tried a bunch of things that work, and for the 3/4 and the 13/16, these bits actually work really well, as long as you pre-drill them. So I actually pre-drill with a 1/4 inch, and then I can come in with this and it cleans it out, and I get these really nice, clean, sharp holes that I'm absolutely loving. The problem is, to separate the pennies and the dimes, they're really close in diameter, and I need an 18.5 millimeter bit. The 18 generally works, as long as you don't wiggle it too much. And the 19 generally works, as long as you don't wiggle it too much. I found the 19 to be a little bit closer than the 18, so I ended up drilling all of mine with just a simple high-speed twist 19 millimeter, and it works. You just have to be very, very careful with it, because if you let it catch, it can chip the whole thing out. So you have to take it very, very slowly, almost no pressure at all on it, and just take it very, very slowly. I didn't pre-drill anything with these, I just let it go, but just don't let it work out, and it actually works really well. I prefer this though. This gives me a little bit cleaner hole and gives me more precise. If I could find these in an 18.5mm bit, I could make these all day long. But yeah, so let's get back to it and drill the rest of the holes. And this is the new Wood by Wright Maker coin. I love these little things. Stanley, 45. Stanley, 50. Stanley, 55. And there's the final profile. And they nest inside of each other, just so. One and one. Put those back down. 2 and 2. One, 2, I need it on this face. Thankfully, I'm playing it all off anyways. Make sure you put the plexiglass in before you glue it all together. Don't ask me how I know. Just one of those secrets of the trade. Let's bring it back into square. They actually stack. We don't need to take anything more off of it. This one doesn't quite fit, so I need to take just a little more off for it to fit down in there. That's better. So we've got dime sorter, penny sorter, nickel sorter, and all the quarters to stay on the top. Let's see what happens. Oh look, a piece of gum. Let's see what we've got so far. Hey, dimes. Pennies, still have a few dimes that haven't fallen through. There, that fell through. Then we've got nickels. Oh, a penny got stuck, look at that. So just put a little bit in there. Quarters and, of course, car wash coins. And then we've got nickels and, oh, flattened penny. And then we've got pennies and one dime that didn't fall through, and dimes. So there you have it, coin sorters. These were an experiment for me. I learned a bunch of things on it, and I wanted to try something out and see how it goes. Now I could make them a little better, and I talked through what I learned and what I was doing and what I was thinking and all the steps along the way on the other channel. I have a whole second channel called Wood by Wright How To. On that channel, I actually talk through what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I learn as I'm going. So if you want to see the how-to version where I actually am explaining things, I have a whole second channel for that. This is more of the easy listening for people who just want to watch a guy working in the shop. So if you want to see more information, hop over there. Otherwise, throw comments and questions down below, and I will answer as many of those as I can get to. I try to answer and read through all of them. And if you have any specific thoughts in there, let me know that. That does actually help out the channel. So anytime you hit comment down below, or even put comment down below in the comments down below, that does help out the channel. Thank you. So anytime you want to throw something down there, or you hit like, share, subscribe, that does help out the channel. And if you want to take it one step farther and say thank you in a bigger way, there are a bunch of names of people scrolling over here. They are the patrons on Patreon. Without patrons on Patreon, we wouldn't exist. We are completely sponsored by the viewers, just like public radio. Yeah, except for we don't do drives. Thank you for that, and thank you for keeping us going. If you would like to find out more about that, there are links to Patreon down in the description below, or you can click the little join button. You can become a member here on YouTube. Special perks for both with behind-the-scenes videos and other things like that. And I think that'll do it for now. Until next time, have a wonderful day. This project really doesn't really belong in a household. This should really go to, well, it belongs in a church.